So Riley and I are going to go through the entire pregame active dynamic warm-up. You're also going to want to do this warm-up before practices. So what we're trying to do here is warm up muscles as well as joints, tissue, blood, lymph, fascia, connective tissue. We're preparing it for competition. So we want to warm these things up really good so that when you go out on the court to compete, your body has an increased neural drive and it's ready to perform. This is also a huge part of your injury resilience. So this whole program, when we flow through it, is going to take anywhere between 13 to 15 minutes. So the first thing that we're going to do is a rub and scrub. So Riley's going to start doing a rub and scrub. You can use your fist right here. We're only going to spend maybe 20-30 seconds per area on this. And so we're creating friction on the skin. We're mobilizing blood, water, lymph tissue, and preparing these joints and these areas for movement. And so then we'll move down towards the hips. You can spend some time on the front. And then you'll turn around and spend some time right here on the SI joint. And so we're just warming up the low back. We're warming up all the hips, shoulders areas. Again, we're only spending 30 seconds per area, so you'll spend about a minute doing this. Next, we'll go into what we call our spinal pump. So it's a marching in place, and we're just going to go forward and back with the arms. We'll spend about 10 seconds going forwards and backwards. And then we'll continue marching and going into a swim motion. And I want you to focus, think of it almost like a serve. I want that arm supinating in like this, okay, and thumb going down. So it's just a swim, and this arm's coming back, right? We'll spend about 10 seconds there. Then we'll go arms out to the side, and we'll just go internal, external rotation with the arms. We'll spend about 10 seconds doing this internal and external rotation. Then we'll make circles. So we'll keep the top part of our arms parallel with the ground. We're making circles. We'll spend 10 seconds doing that. Still pay attention to turning those hands, thumb down, thumb up, thumb down, thumb up. Then we'll reverse it for 10 seconds. We'll spend 10 seconds going reverse. Then we'll go arms out in front, internal rotation, external rotation. Notice how we got the wrist extended and are grabbing the thumb and open up. We'll spend about 10 seconds doing that. Okay, so that whole spinal pump march will take a minute. Next, we're going to go to the floor. We're going to do our lower body cross. So we're on the floor. We're only going to do 8 reps total, so 4 each side. So we're just rotating the leg all the way across the body. Yep. We'll do 8 reps total. Let's turn the head to the opposite side, whatever way your leg's going. Yep. Good. Then we'll roll on our stomach and we'll do our scorpions. This is basically the same thing, but we're on our stomach, rotating. We'll do 8 reps total, 4 each side. Good. Now we're going to lay on our back. We're going to do our spinal roll. So here we want to keep the legs and the arms off the ground, both when you're on your back and when you're on your stomach. So we're using just the core, all the intrinsic spinal muscles. We're warming up here. We want to go nice and controlled, not letting momentum do the work, but really making the spinal engine work. So we're increasing neural drive, we're turning on muscles, we're exposing joints to movement, and so all of those muscles can stabilize. After our spinal roll, we're going to get on a 4-point stance. We're going to do our fire hydrant series. So we're going to start with whichever leg you want, and we'll go 4 reps, making a hip circle back in a nice controlled tempo. Then we'll do 4 the opposite way. And we'll go ahead and do the other side after that. And then next, we're going to do some isometric holds where we then relax the leg but catch it before it hits the floor so that we have a stimulation and an excitation response on the nervous system. So we're going to hold the leg out right here. We're going to squeeze the muscles and relax it and catch it. So it's a pulse. So notice Riley relaxes and catches. Relax and catch. Then we go to the side of the leg. Yep. Good. Now we go posterior. Relax and catch. Very good. 4 reps. Good. Now we're going to go donkey kick and relax catch. Relax catch. 4 reps each side. Don't forget to squeeze at the top, so we want that isometric contraction, then relax and catch. Good. Now we're going to lay on our side. We're going to do a iso adductor. So we lay on your side, then top leg. Yep, bottom leg up. Isometric contract. Pulse. Pulse. We're going to go 4 reps each side. Good. Now let's go to our back. We're going to do our bridge series. So just laying on your back. Laying your back. Yep. Bend knees. We're going to do, let's do 4 bridges. So focus on squeezing the glutes. Nice and controlled tempo. Okay. Now we're going to go straight legs. Sit up. Now we're going to go full extension, pushing through the heels. 4 reps. Now we'll go single leg. We just do 3 reps each leg. 1, 2, 3. Good. Other leg. Good. Now lay back. We're going to warm up the hip flexor, so legs straight. We're just going to lift one leg and down, other leg down. We're going to do 3 reps each side. Good. Now sit up. Now we're going to do an isometric contraction with the hip flexors. So we're going to lift up one leg, squeeze, drop and catch, pulse. 3 reps. Good. Other side. Good. Now let's turn around, Riley, so we can face the camera. Now we're going to do our roll back V up. So now we're just going to roll back, legs spread, and reach. So legs straight. Yep. Reach. Good. Let's do 2 more. Good. On this last one, Riley's going to roll all the way up and stand up. Boom. So now we're ready to go into our ankle squat series. Move these mats. So in our ankle squats, let's face the camera. So we're going to go into an eversion, an inversion with both. We can just do 1 rep with each foot. Good. Then we'll go both feet. Squat. Now we're going to go to our Brazilian sit to stand. Yep. So we have both feet kind of everted there, and then switch, do the other way. Good. Awesome. Now we're going to go into a split squat here. Yep. Go all the way to the ground. Good. Rock forward, lean back, stand up. Switch. All the way down, lean back, stand up. Very good. Now we're going to squat all the way down through here. Roll forward. Reach. Good. Reach the other way. Good. Roll back. Stand up. Good. Now we're going to do our iso squats. So we're going to get in the squat stance. We're going to grab the hands. Imagine you're standing on a towel. You're pulling that towel out with your feet, and you're pulling here. We're going to do about 4-second pull. Right? And then now we're going in with the feet and pushing in with the hands for about 4 seconds. So we're going to push 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So that's our iso squats. Now we're going to do our calf pump. So we're going to get in a squat position. We're going to lift the heels up. Let's do about 10 there, not letting the heels touch the ground. Yep. Once you've done 10, we're going to walk forward, staying in that quarter squat position. Walk forward about 5, 6 steps. Then we're going to walk backwards. Now we're going to go side. Then the other side. Good. We're getting a lot of blood going through those calves. We're turning on the foot and ankle complex so they can stabilize, so that when you put ground force energy into the ground, it's turned on and nice and stable. Now we're going to go into our pogo series. So now we're going to pogo. We're going to stay on the balls of the feet. Okay, so we're going to pogo up and down just like this. Now we're going to pogo front to back. Front to back, yep. Side to side. Pogo forward. Pogo backwards. Pogo to your left. Pogo to your right. Good. Back to the center. Keep pogoing. Pogo jumping jacks. seal jacks, flings, scissors. Don't go into a squat. And good, relax. Good. Now we're going to go into the floor. We're going to do 3 dynamic push-ups. So just 3. You don't have to go all the way to the floor. We just want a little explosion right here. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now we're going to do our eye tracking rotational jump. We just do 3 each side here. You can position the arms in a different position all 3 times. You want to keep your eye on your thumb. Good. Now we're going to go into our gate swings. We're doing 5 reps of the gate swings. So to start, we're going to get in that kind of sumo squat position, and we're going to go 5 gate swings. Good. Next, we have our lunge matrix. So we're going to lunge forward dynamically. Then we're going to go to the side. Good. Now we're going to go 180 degrees posterior. Good. Then we're going to do the other leg. Forward. Yep. Good. Good. Now we're going to go across. Good. And one on the other side. Good. Now let's start right here, Riley. We're going to do our lateral steps. So we're just staying low, keeping the toes pointed forward. Good. Next, we're going to go right into our power skips. We want to keep the toe up. So power skips, as that leg comes up, toes up, we're driving into the ground with the balls of the feet. So we want to drive into the ground with the balls of the feet. Good. Now we're going to go lateral shuffle. So now we're shuffling across the court. And shuffle back. Good. Now we're going to go crossover run. Good. That leg is crossing over. All right. We got 2 more things. We're going to have 3 med ball jump slams. So we're just doing 3 reps. And go. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do 3 med ball rotational slams. Just 3 reps each side. 1, do not jump on these. 2, 3, and then other side. Good. And so that is your pre-game active dynamic warm-up. Riley, do you feel warm? All of her tissue, joints, and muscles are revved up. The nervous system is increased, and it's ready to go compete. So it's a huge part for injury resilience. You'll do this before you go onto court, and then you'll do your pepper drills and whatever your normal team drills are. But this way, I want this active dynamic warm-up done before you ever touch a ball.